Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Just want to make an edifying lesson about the Matrix and the lady in the red dress. And it coincides, and it's a perfect comparison to the world that we're living in and the rulers of this world, or this kingdom that we're living in. Now, when you go to Revelations 12, it brings out the point, but to get an understanding of Revelation 12, you gotta go to Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 2. Say, I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. So he's comparing the nation of Israel unto a woman. And so when you go to Revelations 12, you get an understanding of who's that woman in verse 1, when it says, and there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet, and her head and upon her head was a crown with 12 stars. And those 12 stars represent the 12 tribes of Israel. But on the flip side, the woman was pretty much at war with another nation. And this other nation can be considered as a woman, because when you go to Proverbs chapter 7 in Proverbs, it says, I'm going to start at 4. It says, say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman. So this sister and kinswoman goes for the nation of Israel also. And so when you get to verse 5, it says, that they may keep thee from the strange woman. Now there you go. The strange woman would be the other nation. The strange woman from the stranger which flattereth with her words. And jump down to verse 10. It says, and behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot and subtile of heart. So this woman that's pretty much talked about in Proverbs 7 would be that other nation also, because this other woman is a main adversary and deceiver of the nation of Israel, along with the rest of the heathens. So when you go back to Revelations 12, and this other nation, it don't describe the other nation as a woman. It describes this other nation as a red dragon. It says, and there in Revelation 12 verse 3, it says, and there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his head. So this other nation had 10 kings that was affiliated with this other nation. You see, because horns stands for kings. When you go to Revelation 17, it lets you know the horns represent kings. But the reason why they called it a red dragon is you have to go to precept that was Genesis 25:25. And when you go to Genesis 25:25, it says, and the first one came out red, all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Now Esau was the brother of Jacob, the father of the Israelites, the nation of Israel. And in 23, it talks about these two nations were separated, and one nation will be stronger than the other nation. And it says, the elder shall serve the younger. So Esau was going to serve Jacob. Now in verse 30, it brings out the point even more about the red. It says, and Esau said unto Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with the same red pottage, Salakia, with the same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. For I am faint, therefore was his name called Edom. And they have a thing on the side, a side note to say that is red, meaning Edom means red. So the red dragon was the same two nations, or was the elder nation that was born in the womb with the nation of Israel. That's why these two nations is so significant, that they was twin brothers, because they was going to be warned throughout the whole Bible and through especially this first kingdom and time period where the Gentiles will be ruling, like Yahushua, who they ignorantly called Jesus Christ, said in Luke 20, chapter 21, verse 24. And so, while the Gentiles is ruling, Esau is ruling over the Gentiles, and this is his kingdom. And so when you get to Revelations 12 and verse 3, it talks about the red dragon. That's why I called it a red dragon. But dragon just means serpent, and pretty much a deceiver. Because in verse 14 of Revelations 12, it says that the woman will be in the wilderness, and she will be hiding from the face of the serpent. So it described the dragon as a serpent, also as the devil and Satan, but the serpent that you know how the dragon is compared to. And so the lady in the red dress is pretty much in this movie representing the nation of Edom. And the nation of Edom has control over the Matrix. They are the gatekeepers. You see, they controlling everything until Yahushua get here. That's why in Romans, Paul told him, he said, for there is no power but of God. The powers that be are ordained of God. So these Edomites was ordained to rule, because he gave Esau a blessing. And so they ruling the Matrix. This kingdom, this is their kingdom, and they're ruling kingdom, and everyone have to be in subjection to them. But like he told Neo, it's gonna be a time where the nation of Israel is gonna have a Messiah to come save them and change the course of how things is ran in the Matrix or in the world.
And most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system, that they will fight to protect it. Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the woman in the red dress? I was... Again. Where is it? This isn't the Matrix. No. It's another training program designed to teach you one thing. If you are not one of us, you are one of them. What are they? Sentient programs. They can move in and out of any software still hardwired to their system. That means that anyone we haven't unplugged is potentially an agent. Inside the Matrix, they are everyone, and they are no one. We have survived by hiding from them, by running from them. But they are the gatekeepers. They are guarding all the doors, they are holding all the keys, which means that sooner or later, someone is going to have to fight them. Someone. I won't lie. lied to you, Neo. Every single man or woman who has stood their ground, everyone who has fought an agent has died. But where they have failed, you will succeed. Why? I've seen an agent punch through a concrete wall. Men have emptied entire clips at them and hit nothing but air. Yet their strength and their speed are still based in a world that is built on rules. Because of that, they will never be as strong or as fast as you can be.
What are you trying to tell me? That I can dodge bullets?
No, Neo. I'm trying to tell you that when you're ready, you won't have to.
All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders pushing the truth worldwide. Peace of the elect worldwide. Fighting and contending for the faith. Death to America, death to these red dragons. Shalom.